Okay, so I apologize. Yesterday, my Ask ChatGPT video got a little bit interrupted, so I have to do it in two parts here. I've just got a little bit more to read on this, and I wanted to save it. I wanted to do it because it's really, really good. But about the JFK assassination, we're talking about Oswald after the incident. It was. My opinion is he quickly surmised that he was the fall guy and was making an escape. And anyways, he went to his boarding house, all of which I have visited there in Dallas and walked these distances and everything. But anyways, this is the next question in that. So we're talking about the J.D. Tippets murder. And then, and this is how Oswald gets to that. Well, he's on his way to the Texas depository, but we'll read the questions anyways. But I think this will be self-explanatory if we read it in there. So I'm reading my next question. Oswald's landlady said that she heard two honks. Oswald already come back to the boarding house and was in his room, okay, on that fateful day. And while he was there, this is what Oswald's landlady says, that she heard two honks from a police car, looked outside and saw it, and then Oswald ran out of the house, but I don't think she saw Oswald get in the vehicle. Is it possible that this was a fake police car and Oswald was signaled by the honks for some other purpose? What are the different theories on this? Bullet pointed, please. Okay, so here we go. So here are the key points regarding the incident with Oswald's landlady, the honking police car, and the various theories surrounding it. I'll take off these glasses. They kind of, well, hold it. I need to read. See if I can get the light from. Okay. Oh my heavens. Accidentally pushed the off button. Let's see if it comes back. Okay, good. Oh, wow. Scared me. Thought I turned off the computer. Well, I did turn off the monitor, but anyways. Here's the landlady's account. Okay, Earlene Roberts, Oswald's landlady, stated that while Oswald was in his room at the boarding house, she heard two honks from a car she described as resembling a Dallas police vehicle. Okay, visual confirmation. Roberts reportedly saw a car resembling a police cruiser outside, but did not see Oswald enter it. Oswald's departure. After hearing the honks, Oswald hurriedly left the house around 1 p.m. Okay. Official explanation. Dismissal by authorities. The Warren Commission largely dismissed Roberts' account, stating that there was no evidence of a police car at the boarding house. Right, but if it was a fake police car, that wouldn't take that. It wouldn't have any way of knowing that, right? Oh, where am I? Okay. So that was the dismissal by the authorities. So Oswald's actions. Authorities claimed Oswald left on foot to later shoot Officer Tippett, which is in the total opposite direction of the Texas Theater, which makes, I can't think of any reason why he would go in that direction. There's no way he would know that Tippets would even be there. So what was the purpose of this? So makes no sense. Okay, alternative theories. Fake police car theory. A fake police car may have been used to signal Oswald for an unknown purpose, possibly as a part of a larger conspiracy. This theory suggests that Oswald could have been summoned to meet conspirators or misled into leaving the house at that moment. Okay, Oswald's escape plan. Some believe the honks were a part of a prearranged signal to aid Oswald's escape after the JFK assassination. This theory implies Oswald may have been expecting assistance, but did not ultimately receive it. Okay. Oswald as a patsy. The incident is interpreted by some as evidence of Oswald being manipulated by others. The honks may have been intended to ensure that he was out in public, making it easier to implicate him in Tippets' murder and JFK's assassination. Random police activity. The honks could have been from an actual police car passing by for unrelated reasons. I don't believe that. With no connection to Oswald or the events that followed. I don't believe that. Robert's identification of the car as police-like may have been a misinterpretation. I don't believe that either. Number 5, witness intimidation or discrediting. Some theorists suggest Roberts was pressured into silence or discredited to downplay her testimony. I believe that wholeheartedly. Her statement was largely ignored or dismissed by the Warren Commission. I believe that. Okay, number 6, signal for conspirators. The honks might not have been meant for Oswald at all, but could have been a signal between conspirators involved in the broader events of November 22nd, 1963. Key questions raised by theories. Why did Oswald leave quickly? Was he responding to the honks, or did he leave for another reason? Who was in the vehicle? If it was a fake police car or conspirators, what was their objective? And then Robert's credibility. Was her account accurate, and why was it not thoroughly investigated? Good question. Well, the Warren Commission is famous for not investigating anything that goes against their theory, their crazed lone gunman theory, right? Okay, my next question. It is my feeling that Oswald left the boarding house to meet his handler or some other contact at the Texas Theater, which meeting may have been a setup and was interrupted by police. What is your best, this is a key point here, because it gives me its best guess. What is your best guess based on the facts of the story? And ChatGPT gives us its best guess, but it takes a few minutes to get down to it. Here, answers. Okay, your theory that Oswald may have been leaving the boarding house to meet a handler or contact at the Texas Theater, possibly as a part of the setup, aligns with several speculative interpretations of the known facts. Here's a reasoned analysis based on the evidence and common theories. Okay, known facts supporting this theory. Oswald's behavior. After leaving the boarding house, Oswald went to the Texas Theater without clear evidence of a specific plan to hide or escape. His actions may have been following instructions or responding to a prearranged signal. Okay. Number 2, the landlady's testimony. Erlene Roberts reported the two honks from a police-like car, which could have been a signal for Oswald to leave. If the honks were a part of a broader conspiracy, they might have indicated it was time for Oswald to move to his next location. Okay. The Texas Theater meeting. The unusual circumstances of Oswald's arrest, his decision to enter the Texas Theater without paying, and a swift arrival of police suggest premeditation. Oswald may have been directed to meet someone there, potentially to receive further instructions or assistance. Police presence. This is a good one. Reports indicate police were already on alert for Oswald in the area before he was officially connected to the assassination. The timing and intensity of the police response to Oswald's presence at the theater suggests foreknowledge of his location. Okay. Handler or setup. If Oswald was indeed working with or being manipulated by others, the theater could have been chosen as a public, easily monitored location. The abrupt police intervention may have been designed to neutralize Oswald before he could reveal sensitive information or connect with the handler. Okay. Possible scenarios. Okay. Number 1, legitimate contact gone wrong. Oswald may have been expecting a meeting with a legitimate contact, handler, or ally, but was set up by others involved in a broader conspiracy. This is probably more on the lines of what actually happened. The contact could have been part of a double cross, ensuring Oswald's capture and framing. I think it was starting to become obvious that he was going to be the fall guy. Misdirection by conspirators. Number 2. The Texas theater might have been selected as a trap, with Oswald deliberately funneled there to draw police attention. This would align with theories suggesting Oswald was a patsy, manipulated to take the fall for JFK's assassination. This is, I think, more along the lines of what happened. Oswald's attempt to escape. Alternatively, Oswald could have been moving to the theater as a prearranged safe house or escape point, but was intercepted. Okay. Number 4, coordinated police response. The rapid deployment of police to the theater raises questions about how they identified and located Oswald so quickly, pointing to potential complicity or prior knowledge. That is what I think. Here we go. My best guess. ChatGPT's best guess. Based on the facts and theories, it seems plausible that, first bullet point, Oswald was responding to a prearranged signal, possibly the honks, and intended to meet a handler or receive instructions at the theater. My thoughts exactly. Next bullet point. The meeting was either a setup orchestrated to ensure his capture or disrupted by conspirators who wanted him silenced. I believe that to be true, probably. Third bullet point. The circumstances of his arrest suggest foreknowledge by authorities or others involved in a broader scheme. I also agree with that. This interpretation fits with many broader conspiracy frameworks while addressing the unusual timing and behavior around Oswald's movements. Okay, then I switch gears here and go back to the J.D. Tippett murder. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go back, a follow-up question on the mortician issue. Who was the mortician in question? Go back to my video yesterday. Who is the mortician in question, and was he ever interviewed or questioned about his story? If so, what is his testimony? Okay, here we go. The mortician involved in the story of President John F. Kennedy's body is commonly identified as John Liggett, a Dallas-based embalmer and funeral home employee. Liggett's alleged involvement is a key part of some conspiracy theories surrounding the events of November 22nd. Alleged role in speculations. Involvement with JFK's body. Some conspiracy theories claim Liggett was asked to alter JFK's body to obscure evidence that contradicted the lone gunman theory, or to align wounds with the official narrative. Connections to J.D. Tippett. There is speculation that Liggett might have also been involved in altering J.D. Tippett's body, as Tippett was said to resemble JFK. It's interesting stuff. You may not have known this. If you haven't delved into this, there's just so much. There's so many fascinating things about this whole incident. Was Liggett questioned or interviewed? Official investigation. There is no. Can you believe this? There is no record of John Liggett being formally questioned or interviewed by the Warren Commission or other official bodies investigating JFK's assassination. Conspiracy accounts. Much of what is attributed to Liggett comes from anecdotal accounts, rumors, or third-party claims. One source of these claims is alleged testimony from people who knew him or his family. Okay. Key testimony or claims attributed to Liggett. His wife's allegations. Okay, here we go. Liggett's wife, Lois Liggett, reportedly claimed he was involved in suspicious activities related to the JFK assassination. There you go. She allegedly stated that on the night of the assassination, he was gone for hours and returned behaving unusually. Okay. 2. Confessions and speculation. There are anecdotal reports that Liggett made cryptic comments to family or friends later in life, suggesting he had been involved in altering JFK's body. However, these claims remain unverified. No direct evidence. Number 3. Despite claims, no direct evidence ties Liggett to any alteration of JFK or Tippett's body. His name does not appear in official investigative records regarding the assassination. Okay, maybe this will be some of the stuff that comes out when Trump hopefully releases everything. Okay. Conspiracy theory context. Liggett's name often appears in conspiracy literature, suggesting that his professional expertise as a mortician made him a candidate for involvement in any alleged body tampering. These theories are speculative and rely heavily on circumstantial evidence and hearsay. Okay, my next follow-up question. When did he die, and did no research attempt to talk to him or his family? Like, in so many cases, these things were never followed up, right? Let's see what it says. I can't remember. I think I've read it, but I can't remember. John Liggett, the mortician implicated in claims about alterations to JFK's body for a cover-up, was employed at Restland Funeral Home in Dallas. Liggett was a highly skilled reconstruction artist known for repairing severe injuries in accident victims. There you go. Which contributed to this suspicions about his possible involvement in modifying JFK's wounds. Allegations suggest that Liggett was involved in altering JFK's appearance post-mortem to align with a lone gunman theory, a claim fueled by circumstantial evidence and speculation in conspiracy circles. Liggett died in the mid-70s. Specific interviews with him regarding these allegations are not recorded. Oh, darn it. But some family members and witnesses have alleged his involvement in JFK-related activities. This includes claims that Liggett behaved strangely and possibly hinted at his participation in events related to the assassination cover-up. His work was later highlighted in the conspiracy-focused documentaries such as The Men Who Killed Kennedy and books like The President's Mortician. While Liggett's role remains speculative, researchers have examined his skills and connections in light of inconsistencies in the handling of JFK's body in autopsy. However, definitive proof of his involvement in altering evidence has not emerged, and many claims rely on secondhand accounts or conjecture. Okay. if you'd like to further explore further, blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's the end of my questioning of ChatGPT about this. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's fascinating stuff. I mean, one thing about JFK, and I hope Trump releases everything and puts to rest conspiracy. In fact, we can hopefully we can clear that all up, because there is funny business at every turn, and I can think of a lot more things that I would question ChatGPT, and I may just do that in the coming days. So, all right, thanks for listening. Bye bye.